city up. We went to Minnesota on a road trip. Me, Billionaire, and Duck. Billionaire could tell you this shit. I got it to some car chase with the state troopers and shit. Cause I was doing like 90 down the E-way on the way to Minnesota. Oh gee, I didn't pay attention. They was in the cut. Billionaire got a Ziploc full of woods rolled up, bro. See, they get up on us. I come up with the lamest excuse. I say, man, I was tired. I was trying to get to the closest gas station so we could switch over drivers.
And it worked?
Did it work? Yeah. They still searched our ass.
Around what time did you start, getting into the music with Duck and everybody?
Alright, when I got into music with Duck, bro, I already knew I was rapping. I used to rap with I still do. I rap with my homie Chevy Boss. We started our own little group, Young Boss Society. At the same time, Duck done being my bros, I'm always rapping with them too. They had their FBG thing going on at the time. There wasn't that many of us. Like, at first, FBG was like, you remember the show Kids Next Door? Everybody had a number. So, that's how FBG was. You got 1, 2, 3, you even had FBG number 007, you had FBG number 13. I was FBG number 35, Brick was FBG number 30. I was 30, yeah. So, you feel me? I went by 35 because, I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Durant, that's one of my favorite NBA players.
That's where the 35 come from?
Yeah. So I call myself Krizzy Durant for a minute. The 35 act. And I was calling Brick Curry, like Steph Curry.
That's all.
So we was Krizzy Durant and Brick Curry. Oh man, look, number 30 and 35. That's my motherfucking bro. That's how I feel our numbers came about, but Broski was always number 30 with 30. You feel me?
No, for sure. So you around that time, so you said that was early in the game in the FBG days, man. You said Young Boss Society. So when did it really start to take off, though? Because you was right there for everything, man.
I was right there for everything. Everything started to take off. Like, everybody started realizing Duck was that nigga when he made Right Now. Yeah, I got my gun on me. I ain't trying to box right now. That was one of his first main viral songs. Bro started being the man after that. Then you got that time where Lil J and Billionaire got to taking off. Also Arrogant and the 10K and all that. Nah. The whole FBG starting to bust. You feel me? So it was like, man, when that shit started happening, that's when my first time, I'm starting to see shows and bro them charging for shows. Even at that time, that's when I was even getting a little feature money doing verses and shit like that. So I learned how it was to eat and get feature money and shit with bro them. Man, Joe, this shit for real. That's why I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got used to it. I always, niggas used to pay us to come outside and come turn their city up. We went to Minnesota on a road trip. Me, Billionaire, and Duck. Billionaire could tell you this shit. I got it to some motherfucking car chase with the state troopers and shit. Cause I was doing 90 down the E-way on the way to Minnesota. Oh gee, I didn't pay attention. They was in the cut. Billionaire got a Ziploc full of woods rolled up, bro. See, they get up on us. I come up with the lamest excuse. I say, man, I was tired. I was trying to get to the closest gas station so we could switch over drivers.
And it worked?
Did it work? Yeah. They still searched our ass. They still searched our ass. The only thing is they couldn't find the weed. And in my head, I was like, what the fuck y'all do with all the blunts? Because I don't know what happened to the weed either. So when we got back in the car, I let Billionaire get in the driver's seat. Oh man, where the fuck the weed at? Yeah. That nigga pulled them bitches out for this. Nice. He got that bitch in the Ziploc bag.
You said what?
I say, man, what the fuck, nigga, man, what the fuck you was doing? Oh man, y'all niggas fell asleep, bro. I was getting tired myself. I was like, it was true what I told the police. I was trying to rush to the G station so we could switch drivers. We only an hour away, but damn, bro, I done drove for the past 6 hours on an 8-hour drive to Minnesota, bro.
Fresh.
So y'all, somebody got to do the rest of the driving. But this thing, I'm the only nigga that got legit driver's license, so that's why I was the driver. So, but damn, let me get some rest. So that's all. The fatigue was setting in, and I wasn't really focused because I was zooming and trying to get the fuck out the way.
Nah, I feel you. At least y'all got paid for that though.
Yeah, they paid us $3,000 just to come turn their city up and kick it for 2 days.
That's dope, man.
That was a weekend. We kicked it for 2 days and turned up for $3,000. That's why I'm like, man, y'all know it's possible to still get paid for walkthroughs. Yeah, I try to tell a lot of niggas that, look, you ain't gotta come outside there. Well, if they ain't finna pay you to come where you want to, they won't see you, they gonna pay you.
Real talk. Bro, I mean, getting back on track with that, dog, like you said, that's when you knew, like, Duck was the man, like, the right now, and you saw my Billionaire and Lil J, man. Can you talk about, bro, like, how you developed a real close bond with people like Duck, dog? Like, and Brick. I would love to, like, know, like, the difference in I know Brick is older than Duck, but
yeah, me and Brick, that's who was my friend at the like, since when we was in the projects. Like, Duck used to always have his own little circle and his own little crowd, but me and Brick, that was my boy. Like, from playing baseball, being on little league team together and all that stuff. So yeah, for me to just link back up with him when we moved over to in the 63rd area, it was like, oh damn, I got my brothers in the back around me. Cause it was me, Brick, my god brother Doodoo, and a couple of other god brothers that was strictly us from the low end, and we just happened to be in the same area. So with all us together, that was our circle right there. We ain't really need to be around too many niggas. Yeah. We already got the motherfuckers want to be around there. If we want to see any of the other guys that didn't stay around, we'll go visit their ass. Like this time, we used to hop on buses and shit. You would run into the ops on bus, niggas getting beat up on buses. Like, niggas used to be scared to ride past a certain stop on the bus because they know the ops might be waiting on that bus stop, waiting to stop the bus and beat your ass. So, yeah, it was times like that. Like, it was even one of the ops that was from, like, Young Money. Folks, if you watch this interview, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Folks was on the bus. I was on the bus. Brickman was on the bus. I stopped folks enough from whooping your ass. And folks got across 63rd safely on the bus without Brickman having to touch a nigga up. Like, I have to let him know, like, no, bro, he like a little cuz to me, G. No, they make sure I'm straight when I'm down there on their end. So, I got bro that G-Pass that he needed to save him from that ass whoop.
But I thought, man, like, once again, I'm on the outside looking in. I thought y'all was cool with the Young Money.
See, it's two different Young Moneys.
I'm gonna get it mixed up.
It's a 064 Young Money that call themselves TYMB Young Money. Then they got the 051 Young Money, what Melly from. We was into it with the 064 Young Money.